How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here, bringing you guys a brand new Hunter Hunter chapter discussion for today's anime. Guys, we're going to be talking about is chapter 370, folks. All bets are off. I personally thought that this mysterious figure that was shown in the previous chapter has now taken a prominent role in this arc, folks. Holy cow! This is definitely getting some intense freaking action-based scenery right here, folks. This is making it almost like a crime drama in some cases for this specific chapter itself. But nonetheless, though, the question remains on everybody's mind at the end of this chapter: who the heck is that mysterious figure inside the boat? It is definitely Nen related, as it disappeared. But regardlessly, who is controlling it? That's the question. Who is in charge of controlling that specific Nen clone of some sort? That personally, I thought to myself that, my God, I personally am frightened for this person because of the fact that they are able to actually attack people from far away without any hesitation and without you could say without anybody's alertness right there. It's very interesting, folks, how Togashi's actually writing this. Very, very long arc that we're definitely going to be seeing, and I'm just wondering how many people are going to be making it to the end of this actual boat ride, because many people are actually already starting to die, folks, and they're like on their second day, folks. Oh my God, this is getting intense. This is getting freaking intense, folks. But nonetheless, let's get down to the bulk of this actual chapter, and nonetheless, what this chapter was mostly specified on. Like I said, it definitely starts where Kurapika is now teaching Nen to every one of the princes that actually brought their servants, maids, bodyguards. They're all there now. They're all there in order to learn Nen in these 2 weeks that are coming up. And that's only for Kurapika's advantage, so that everybody can be on the same fighting team. That way no one has an advantage over each other, only in terms of how they're going to use their military prowess against each other. I like that. I like how Kurapika's thinking. And I like how Kurapika's actual way of how he's assessing each and every situation in every arc. He's always calm and in control. And Bahivia has actually been stating it in this chapter that he notices that Kurapika is always in control of his emotions every time there's a new predicament coming out. And that's what makes Bohemia and all the other actual bodyguards, they're very anxious to actually get Kurapika. They just want a reason to get it. They just don't want to kill him and say, oh, okay, we're gonna kill him. No, because of course that would make them an opposing force, and everybody would actually attack that person that attacked Kurapika. Like I said, it's interesting how each and every one of the bodyguards, they're mostly focused on Kurapika. But the thing about it is, like I said, in this chapter is just this person, this doll, this Nen type of like affiliation that came out, killed a bodyguard. I believe it was Mariam's actual private bodyguard, and that was actually intense because nobody was able to see this person. And as this specific entity pointed it out in the earlier chapters, only the ones that can actually see this person are the ones that have been possessed, and the original owner of the one that's controlling this entity. So that gave a lot of hint. That gave a lot of hint as towards to who is actually in control. Or in my own opinion, from what they actually stated, Togashi could be doing like a giant plot twist later. But this is just my personal theory right here. It could be Fugetsu. It could be Fugetsu, because we haven't necessarily seen her Nen Beast. Yeah, we haven't, and also I believe Kacho's as well. I don't think we've seen Kacho's and Fugetsu's actual Nen Beast. Theirs have been actually kept hidden. But the thing is that if it was actually them, I believe if it was Kacho's Nen Beast, I believe Melody would have heard something with actual Kacho, doing something towards this kind of giant gravity of the situation that's actually unfolding. But with Fugetsu, we don't know what's going on right there. Like I'm telling you, I personally think it is Fugetsu. I pretty thought it was Kaluto at the beginning, but like, oh my God, no, because what this person was doing like some kind of snake appendages that suck out the blood of a person, and it's targeting specific actual bodyguards and people on this boat. So this person, either it could be Fugetsu, or It could be one of the other actual princesses, folks. Yes. It could be, since it has a specific target. Yeah. That's what makes it very interesting. It could be Camila, folks. It could be Camila. Or one of Camila's bodyguards. I don't know yet. Speculating, but in my own spinning, it's kind of my route is kind of towards going towards Fugetsu. And Fugetsu, like I said, maybe she was also the one in charge of actually killing Momose, because remember, Momose was strangled to death. Or, yeah, she was strangled to death. Still, damn, Togashi, like you're making this very hard on all of us freaking Hunter x Hunter. But the thing is that makes it very exciting because we don't know what's in store. Like, this is just the beginning, folks. That's the crazy part about it. Still, I said, very interesting as to what this entity is actually capable of doing, and it only takes about, I think, like what I said, like a couple, like less than a minute to suck out the blood, which is very, very prominent because, you know, there are bodyguards everywhere, and everybody knows Nen. So, like, holy cow, you know, 30 seconds, boom, in and out. Like, I'm telling you, this person is definitely trained. Like, but it also kind of speculates towards a lot of us is thinking, like how Hanzo stated in the previous chapters, this person has to be in a meditative state and has to have the time to actually be in that meditative state without no one noticing. So it has to be one of the people that we have yet to see. And like I said, that still points back to me is Fugetsu, because none of the other princesses are, you could say, like, you know, like supervised to that T. You know, that's the way I'm kind of seeing it with Fugetsu too. And Fugetsu's kind of, you know, her personality is very you could say introverted. By seeing this, maybe that could be her subconscious actually trying to attack people too at the same time. I'm telling you guys, like, it's getting pretty intense, folks. Now we also do something else in the later chapters. Ciernick's actual bodyguards are trying to provoke Kurapika. So it goes on to say Ciernick really doesn't. Bodyguards don't care as to what happens to everybody, and it seems that they're really there for their own agenda. And I'm kind of wondering that Kurapika might have to kill Ciernick's actual bodyguards, because I mean, holy cow, you know, these guys are itching for a fight. They're itching. They want to kill everybody. They don't want. Remember, if I remember correctly, Ciernick actually told the bodyguards that if you can't learn Nen in 2 weeks, you have the right to kill everybody. He doesn't care. Like, you have the right to kill everybody. No, because you didn't learn it. That means that nobody else should get to learn it, which makes perfect sense at the same time. But also, again, it points back to kind of a scene like that. Well, you know, Ciernick is a person of interest that we have to watch out for. You know, this guy, he's out for himself. Like, holy cow. You know, but the thing is that with Kurapika, he has to watch out for at the same time, because Bohemia and all these other people are actual. They're looking at it. They're still trying to figure out what Kurapika's actual Nen abilities are in itself. You know, they're all looking at his movements, his eyesight, everything down to the core. They're literally scoping Kurapika. They're scoping him out. They're trying to find what his Nen abilities are. And my God, there is one bodyguard in there that is able to assess what type of abilities that somebody can do. He's very close to it too, if I remember correctly, just by the way that he was the person that Kurapika was holding the gun with his left hand, so that way his right hand is actually free. Like I said, these trained professionals, they are no freaking joke, folks. Like, holy cow, you know, just seeing this is intense, folks. Holy cow. You know, I was thinking that seeing like all like this whole situation just gravitate, it's crazy that they're all trying to learn Nen, but Queen Oto also, she's capable of learning Nen. What if Queen Oto is also in charge of this mysterious entity without her knowing? I'm telling you guys, like, maybe it's been her the whole time. Because remember, we were all speculating that it was Wobble who actually killed, you know, one of the bodyguards that was back in like the first couple chapters of this actual arc. And the way it was is that blood has been sucked from her. So does that mean that, was it Queen Oto? I'm telling you guys, like, Queen Oto could also be a suspect too. I'm putting her as a suspect because, you know, you can't leave no one out. Everybody's a suspect. Kurapika, even himself, even if, because Kurapika has too much on his mind, he can't put Queen Oto, because, you know, his thoughts is more like protect her. But seeing this situation go on, like I could also think that it could be also Queen Elsa at the same time, because you know it could be somebody that we just unexpectedly didn't think of, and also the way that how do you call it? The way that how do I say? Sorry, my eye. Ow! The way that the other princes are going about, they don't really seem like the stealth type. They seem more like they are more of, let's see, Benjamin is not really the stealth type. He seems more like he'll take the situation in charge. Camille doesn't seem like the stealth type. He seems more like she's actual, like she'll go about and murder himself. Same thing with Sietnish. I'm telling you guys, like all the higher princes seems like they rather take the heads of somebody with their own bare hands. Like I'm telling you guys, it has to be somebody else. It can't be one of the princesses. But at the same time, you gotta put them up on as potential suspects, you know. But I think that's about it, folks. Don't know what else to talk about, but let me know down in the comments below as to what you guys' thoughts on the latest chapter of Hunter x Hunter, chapter 370, folks. It's definitely interesting who the heck is this person, or the person in control of. Do you guys think it's Fugetsu? Do you guys think it's Gacho? Do you guys think it's Queen Oto? Or do you guys think it's one of the private bodyguards that we have yet to see? Let me know down in the comments. And don't forget, guys, break is coming next week for Hunter x Hunter. Kind of disappointed because it's getting really awesome in these actual like chapters themselves. There's so much going on that to have a break is kind of a little nerve-wracking. But at the same time, it's kind of you can't escape it. It's Togashi, a little teardrop. But yeah, just to let you guys know. But as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, hope to see you guys again in the next video, folks. But peace out, folks.